Yo, what's happening, guys? You know what time it is. I am back with another workout video. The footage you guys are going to watch is an arm workout from yesterday and also from earlier this morning. I did some calves and abs as well. Today is Friday, September 16th, 2016. Weighed in at 181.2 pounds this morning, so the scale is at least rising a little bit. I did eat a bunch of ice cream last night, so that definitely helped with that process this morning. And today's topic, I might get some flack for this. I haven't really put out a lot of information or a lot of my opinions about things besides workouts and sets and reps and some tips and whatnot about how to train properly and what I'm currently doing. But I think this topic is super important, and I'm sure many of you can relate. And it's the idea that you guys really need to stop listening to people on the internet. The internet is an awesome place for information. We are able to share more information than ever. You can stay more connected with friends and family and get connected with strangers than ever before in human history. But it's also a very dangerous place, especially when it comes to people's opinions about the best way or the right way to do something. And bodybuilding, strength training, general fitness, and living a healthy lifestyle is no exception. For every person out there that is after size, somebody else is after strength, somebody else is after general health, and everybody is going to have a different opinion on how best to go about achieving those goals. Now, of course, there is tried and true scientific research that says there are certain methods to follow that will give you results the quickest based on whether you're chasing size or strength or health or muscular endurance or all of the above. But I will tell you from my experience that several people, and lots of people, are going to spout the same information over and over again because it's the safe answer. If you've been told 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps is the best way to build muscle, you're going to continue to tell people that. If you've been told you need to train a muscle group 1 time per week, that's what you're going to tell people. Other people are going to say 2 times a week. Some will say 3 times a week. Some people are going to train a muscle group every single day. Who cares if you don't feel good or not? Train every single day. The way your body feels is a lie. And then of course you can have other people that are like, if you're not prepared mentally and physically, you shouldn't be doing that muscle group. That's why you rest. There are a million opinions out there on fitness and how to go about your own fitness regimen. I'm going to tell you what, the biggest reason why you should stop listening to people on the internet is because they have no clue what kind of personality you have, what you actually enjoy doing. And what I mean by personality is, no, it's not like, oh, well, who is Jimmy or what is Sarah like? I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is like, what do you actually enjoy when you go to the gym? What is it that you get off on and that you have fun doing? I mean, I'll tell you, for me personally, I really do get off on doing lots of volume, lots of exercise variety. I found that I'm actually a lot better at medium to high rep sets than I am low rep strength and power work, so I'm sticking with what I'm good at. But people would tell you, conventional wisdom would tell you that you initially need to get strong to get big. Well, I'm certainly not the biggest person in the world, but I've seen immense size gains in the body parts I want to grow just by stimulating them more often, paying attention to form over weight first and foremost, as always, which you're going to hear so much. Oh, it's form over weight. But then at some point down the line, people forget about the form and they start thinking about only the weight. That's the only way that you can progress, right? And it's completely false. Being able to have control over the weight is going to be far, far better for you ultimately and lead to better results than just throwing weight around. Also, people talk a lot about, it's like, on the internet, people assume that everybody likes to do the same shit, the same exercises. Oh, well, you got to squat, bench, and deadlift. Well, what if I can't? What if I have an injury history, lower back or shoulder injuries, surgeries? What about then? What am I supposed to do if I can't squat, bench, and deadlift properly? Should I just not go to the gym? Should I not strength train? What if I don't like the mental grind of low rep, 1, 3, and 5 rep maxes every week. What if I don't like that? What if that's not fun for me, right? And too many people just, they take others' word as gospel. This is the best way. Now, I mean, ultimately, it is important for people to have some structure, to go into the gym with some idea of what to do in some semblance of order and using logic. And yes, there are places where you can get that general information, and I'm not spouting against general information and how to get started. But what I am saying is that when you start to seek out information and you want to get people's opinions, everybody's going to have a different opinion about how to get there. And furthermore, what do these people actually look like that are giving you advice? It's like saying, it's like going to somebody for money advice and that person doesn't have any money. Like, if this person doesn't look the part, if they don't actually look like they strength train, weight lift, anything like that, I mean, I'm not going to listen to them. That's the bottom line. I'm not going to listen to you if you don't look the part. And hey, you know what? I mean, that's the cold hard truth. I don't apologize for that. You better look the part if you're going to sit there and spout off the knowledge that you do have, because scientific research is one thing, practical application and hard work over a long period of time is another. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that you really, 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 really need to know your sources, where you're getting your information. And also, don't be afraid to get a structure and have a generalized plan and then make it your own. Whether you find certain exercises you really like, whatever the order might be, how you organize your actual training, from a perspective of looking really big picture to what your training split looks like, further down to what your sets and reps are going to be like, what your rest periods are going to be like, and how you group all of your exercises. I mean, it's something to think about, but you're going to have to experiment. And that's what nobody really tells you when you start this. It's like, the biggest thing is that initially you're going to feel lost, and you're going to continue to feel lost. Even as you get more and more experience, you're going to have so much knowledge and so many different things you could do that it's going to continue to be a process of learning. You're never going to stop learning. My point is, though, experience is the best teacher. So you actually doing stuff for yourself is the best teacher, not people online, not people that have no clue who you are, what your goals are, what you've already done, what your injury history is like, and also what actually motivates you inside to go in and have fun in the gym. All right, guys, that's about all I got. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you did enjoy this content, please hit the like button and also make a comment down below. That would be awesome. Until next time, guys, I am out. Have a great weekend.